Allen Iverson Reebok Bronze Metal Universe. That's cool. That one's going to be auctioned off in China. That one's nice. Fleer All-Stars. BGS 8.5. Very nice. I might sell that one on eBay actually. Because I tried some of those older Michael Jordan cards. I've actually tried to sell in China and they didn't do as well as I thought they would. This one will, I think, though. That one's going to China. And here's another one of these. Very nice. Michael Jordan PSA 8 Italian. And PSA 7. Gonna try that one in China. It's cool looking. Topps Gold Michael Jordan PSA 8. 12-13 Prism Kevin Garnett PSA 10. Keldon Johnson PSA 10 Pink Camo. PSA 8 Michael Jordan Fleer Ultra. PSA 8 Michael Jordan Upper Deck. Scottie Pippen also. Some of these ones I got because I've noticed some of the kind of lower end cards that just junk wax era cards that are in PSA slabs tend to do a little better there. Here's a 98 Topps Kobe Bryant PSA 9 and Chronicles Zion Williamson Silver PSA 9. Kendry Flores BGS 9 Auto 10. Is this serial numbered? Yeah, out of 99. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Fishing for boxes. Here we go. A couple more side by side here. Here's one. All right, a bunch of them. Paul Gasol jersey. Craig Jeffries. I actually got this one specifically because I want to see if I can go send it off and get it autographed. It costs, I don't remember, it costs like nothing. 30 cents. I think it was like 5 cents plus 25 cents shipping or something. It's like, I'm gonna send it off to get to get autographed if I can. That's a cool looking card. Rookie patch auto. Send it to China. This is for the PC. Julius Erving. Not the greatest condition. Got a little issue up there, a little corner damage. It presents okay. It's actually listed as, it didn't say, it's just listed as raw. It didn't say any kind of condition notes on it, but it's not the greatest condition, but I like this card and most of them are too expensive. This one was not expensive. If you want an inexpensive Julius Erving card, look for this one on COMC. It's the cheapest of the Julian Erving cards as far as I can remember. Got a few of these to sell in China. Okay, low end patch autos. I always do better in China than here, so that's going off. For the PC, Method Man, Larry Bird, and Vince Carter. Another one of these I mentioned, putting together the Blazers cards from this era, because that's probably the era that sticks in my mind the most when I think of the Blazers. De La Soul, they just released a new album recently. Yao Ming, Hyper, to China. Vince Carter. Now I have noticed since the time I ordered this that the Vince Carter patches are not quite as reliable to sell in China than like Dirk, for example, or anything Kobe or LeBron or MJ. Sometimes they do really well, but I think there's less of a collector base than there are for some of the other names. So sometimes they fall through the cracks a little bit. They always do okay, but I've noticed sometimes I could make money on them. Sometimes I might break even. Some more auto stuff. Oh, this is my cousin's husband. I'm going to get him to sign this one. That's why I got this one. I was like, an autograph would look cool on that. I have like family dinners with him, so I can get it autographed anytime. Juan Soto. This is the stained glass. I know stained glass is pretty popular not in baseball, so I thought I would see how that does in China. Damian Lillard, like that one. Portland. That's a cool one for the PC. Some more 70s cards for the PC. Lou Hudson. Herbert is one of the few kind of more well-known of the football players on the sports card market in China. So I'm going to send that off to China. Some more of these. George Gervin for the PC. Home Field Advantage. This is another one of those sets I keep an eye on whenever I can find a good deal because they tend to do pretty well in China, just like the downtowns and some of the others that have a similar kind of aesthetic. Han Shu. So this is a Chinese player in the WNBA. So I wanted to see how she would do. It's just numbered out of 199. I think that will do better there. I'm pretty sure it will. We'll see. George McGinnis for the PC. And a freshman fabric rookie patch auto sent to China. Evander Holyfield. Pretty cool. 1991. I kind of wanted to get this one because I did want to see if it was possible to send this off to get autographed. I thought that would be a cool one. This one as well. I got a couple cards that were pretty low end, but they're people that I think would just be cool to have an autograph of. Jared Zabransky, on-card auto, numbered out of, well, not a low serial number, but I still think it'll do pretty well in China. Jam City Shack, I think this will do well in China as well. Oh, this one I got for the PC, actually. Yeah, this one I got for the PC, because this was, if you guys ever watch Peter Pac-Man, he does hobby hip-hop, really cool guy. You know, I did a live stream with him on my channel once, too. Just a wonderful, wonderful person. And this is his cousin. So I wanted to have at least one nice-looking card of his cousin since, you know, I have the connection with him. I just thought that would be cool. Plus, his name sounds very similar to mine, and it's the best. So that's always cool, too. So that's for the PC. Pete Maravich for the PC. This one's going off to China. This one was going to go off to China because it's low serial numbered out of 49, but I've come to realize that a card like this actually doesn't do well in China. So I think I'm going to go ahead and sell that one on eBay. This one always does well in China, so that's going off to China. Anthony Simons. Maybe I'll sell that one on eBay. Larry Doby. That's for the PC. Didn't get too much baseball, but a few names. This is 59. Larry Doby. Important historical name. Happy to have that one for the PC. Tom Brady. This one's going off to China. Baltimore Ravens. Torrey Smith. Sizable signatures off to China. For the PC. Nate Thurmond. Walt Bellamy. Another one for the PC. Charles Sims. Off to China. That's a beautiful card. It really is. Clyde Drexler for the PC. I like Drexler cards as long as he's in the Blazer uniform. Nick Van Exel for the PC. That's nice. Paul Pierce, rookie. Sending off to China. Rick Adelman for the PC. He was the Blazers coach for the years that I was following them as a kid. Venus Williams. That's cool. Maybe I'll sell that one on eBay, actually. I want to diversify my eBay store a little bit because I'm just getting going on it. Patch Auto, off to China. John Stockton. Yao Ming, sending off to China. Elgin Baylor. I got a couple cards. I don't know if if it's not that big of a deal, but I like the look of these 0809 Topps cards and Topps Chrome. I like Topps and Topps Chrome equally, really. But, you know, I just like the look of these. I know it's like after he finished playing, but I just like the look of these cards. So I've got a few cards from that set. Patch Auto. Rookie Patch Auto. Nice one. This is for the PC. Got to keep that one for the PC. That's cool. That was just so cheap. Got a handful of these. I didn't know I shipped them back to myself. I didn't realize I did. I thought I kept them in the account. I think that was an accident. Maybe I'll put it on eBay. Yao Ming. Anything I get that's Yao Ming is just, I'm going to send off to China. Raleigh Fingers. I think this was an inexpensive one that I got with the idea of seeing if I could get it autographed. I believe that's right. I'm going to look that one up. And then a Rookie Patch Auto hockey card. This is one I bought that just, you know, I think I bought it a little bit too expensive and it was never going to sell on COMC, so I thought I would take it off and just do something else with it. Another Julius Erving. I was happy whenever I could find any Julius Erving that wasn't too expensive for the PC. Oscar Robertson as well. He's hard to find on a budget. But I found this one. This is from 73-74. He's definitely one of my favorite players of all time. Wonderful human. De La Soul, again for my PC. Tony Parker, he does a little better. Oh, that's a damaged jersey. He does a little better in China often. Like Vince Carter, he can sometimes fall through the cracks. There's a handful more. It's actually the next day now. This is a Jalen Green, little triple patch. I saw this one do real well in China, so I'm going to give it a try. Sabrina Ionescu, this is actually for the PC. I have a small PC collection of her. This is also for the PC. I have a collection of Blazers cards from the 70s. Some more cards to go to China. Some of these I don't know. I might actually end up putting a handful of these on eBay instead. Vladimir Guerrero, Platinum Portrait. Ron Knight, another Blazer for the PC. Some more stuff I want to try selling in China. PC stuff. Just see how that one does in China. Is just curious. PC, just having some old 1890s cards. Hall of Famer there for the PC. Anytime you see a 70s basketball card, I'm sure that one's going to be for the PC. And basically everything else, that one has a Chinese jersey. Basically everything else is to sell in China. Or stuff that I'm going to try to get signed. I thought that one would look good signed. So there are a handful of those as well. A nice looking patch, huh? And that is also, Javid Best. That's the Peter Pac-Man's cousin again. It's for the PC. It's a cool one. Some more stuff to sell in China. Chinese jersey. Chinese baseball player. That one I think I overbought, so I was just going to go ahead and sell it because I didn't think it was ever going to sell on COMC. Didn't really want to keep it. So PC. Robin Yount. Hockey Superstars. Who is this one? Oh, that's a Wayne Gretzky hologram card. Okay, can barely see him in there. I'll figure out where he is. There he is. Okay, I kind of see him. Autograph markings of the Royal Dragon. Wayne Gretzky. Wang Zhizhi. Always like to sell his cards in China. As well as I've been getting a lot of patch cards of Yao Ming whenever I can find them for a decent price. Kevin Garnett. I think that's a rookie. I'll sell that one on eBay actually. I was going to see how that one did in China. I was going to see if I could get this one autographed. David Johnson. Tim Duncan, his cards do pretty well in China. So Vince Carter often do as well. Although not as often as they should. I might just do that one on eBay. I'm kind of weeding out some of the lower end stuff that I used to send to China. I've kind of decided to try to weed out some of it. In fact, even when I'm done showing all of this, I might go through some of my cards and weed out some things that I don't think are worth the additional amount. Just because I'm starting to, this is for the PC by the way, I just really like the look of that. I'm starting to find that, some of the real lower end stuff, sometimes, this is super low end, but it's kind of something you've never seen in China, so I'm just giving it a try. But some of the real super low end stuff is actually not selling. I kind of don't want to try some of the low end stuff anymore. All right, now finishing up this small box. Got this handful here. Some more PC stuff. Some more PC stuff. Wanted to see how this kind of thing sells. Although I might actually just go ahead and sell this one on eBay, actually, now that I think about it, because it didn't do so well when I sold some Cosmics and some other unnumbered but super short printed kind of parallels that didn't really do that well in China. So I thought they would, but they didn't last time I did that, so I might just sell that one on eBay now. LeBron James. This was basically a placeholder, I think. As I was looking for older cards, I wasn't finding many of Bob Pettit, so got a cheap one just as a reminder to myself almost to look for it occasionally. Stained glass. I think that might do well. Another Jack Johnson placeholder. Another card I'd like to boxer I'd like to get a real card of someday, an old one. I think this one will do well in China. I'm actually just going to sell this one on eBay. It didn't sell well in China. Yastrzemski, a PC. Some China stuff. Barry Bonds, rookie for the PC. This is the rookies 3. Rookies 3. Probably just eBay, actually. Let's go to China. This is for the PC. Yeah, George Gervin. It's a cool looking one. Reggie Bullock. I bought some of these at some point for too much, so offloading them in China. PC, I like that one. Hidden Gems. I used to work with a curriculum in a school called Hidden Gems, and Nick Van Exel is my favorite player, so the combination makes that a special card for me. An odd way to make it a special card for me, but it is. PC. PC. Gretzky. Sell that one in China. PC card. Another one to sell in China. Tony Parker patch. That's a cool one. Pete Maravich. It's for the PC. Such 70s hairstyle. Maybe eBay actually. There's my, I got this one. This is my cousin's husband. I got this one since you can actually see his face. Most football cards you can't, so that's for the PC. Watford. Yao Ming, sizzling swatches. Oscar Robertson. Hard to find his cards for not too expensive. It presents decent. It's got a little bit of corner issues in here, but it presents decent. I'm happy to have this one. 74.75. Oscar Robertson. Danny Ainge. Baseball card. I thought this was a cool one to get. He actually went to the same high school as my dad as well. I think my dad was a senior when he was a freshman. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Oscar Robertson. It's a cool one. Some of these cards with multiple players on it are actually pretty cheap, you know, for that era, which is kind of a nice way of getting, you know, a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar card, because a lot of his cards are kind of expensive, but I find if I get them on a card like this, they're less expensive and it's still quite a cool card. Exquisite to send to China.